His Excellency Cyril Ramaphosa, Vice President of the Republic of South Africa, His Excellency Senzeni Zokwana, Minister of Agriculture, Forestry and Fishery of the Republic of South Africa, distinguished minister and participant countries, the Honorable Senzo Shunu, Prime of KwaZulu-Natal Province. Sorry, I hear that people are laughing, but I'm not, as you can see, a local, so I have some... I do my best. Huh? Ambassadors can have good qualities, but not all of them. Mr. José Garcia da Silva, Director General of the FAO, Excellency, Ambassador and High Commissioner, dear participant, and if I may say so, dear colleague and friends. As FAO Special Ambassador for Forest and Environment, it is for me an outstanding honor and a great pleasure to address this Assembly on the occasion of the 14th World Forest Congress. Since 1920, the World Forest Community has gathered every 6 years to discuss and progress on the challenge that forests have been facing in a rapidly changing world. For the first time, this Congress is hosted in an African continent, and I would like personally, honestly, to express my deepest appreciation to the South African government and to the authorities of the people of the city of Durban for investing in this exceptional event and for extending their wonderful hospitality to all of us. Usually, Congress on forest on arid and semi-arid areas are held in European countries, which is, for me, difficult to understand. So I mostly appreciate the effort of your government. You are an example for us. Thank you. I also want to thank the FAO, which relentlessly drives the international effort to save and manage the forests of the world. Through its mandate, the FAO is at the heart of that struggle that I have great faith in the future of its action. I would like first to pay tribute today to all of the foresters of the world, and especially all of those foresters who have shared with me their knowledge and love for the forests. Recently, on the occasion of the 2015 International Day of Forest in Capo Verde, I was very fortunate to meet several of those very dedicated people who, with the support of the FAO, have planted and maintained a large area of dry forests in very difficult environmental conditions. You should know that the Capo Verde was totally isolated, and also the people of Capo Verde have done a huge effort to replant their countries where there was no trees to see. African forests face many challenges, and some of them will be difficult to deal with. Unregulated deforestation, intensive use of fuel wood, unclear tenure, legal basis, weak institutions, to name only a few. Deforestation still threatens many of those highly valuable ecosystems. This meeting represents a formidable opportunity to focus on the challenge by listening to the experts, of course, but also to the people who directly live from the forest and its resource. And that's very, very important. And only a huge meeting like this one can give this opportunity to local people. Let us not forget, indeed, that forests are first a resource that provides many essential services for local population as well as for the global environment. Yet, given the rapid change in the world in terms of population growth and consumer demand, we cannot consider anymore that forests and forest land are there to be grabbed. Forests are renewable resources that are now the concern of a broad range of stakeholders, from local inhabitants to regional communities, national government, but also the global citizen. They are essential components of our common future. It is encouraging in this respect to note that countries that have improved their forest coverage, like, I must say again, Capo Verde, are in general countries where food security and human development have progressed the most. In my capacity as ambassador of the FAO, I would like to further encourage the planting of trees in desert areas, and I offer my collaboration to those of you who are involved in such activities, like in the Gulf countries, for example. I must confess here that I am sometimes puzzled by the lack of interest for the forest of the part of young people, mature citizens or public authorities. It is because we take forests for granted that we prefer to look away in the hope that they will take care of themselves. It is because the work in forest or forester sector are usually not presented as a very attractive. Everyone knows gas and oil. This is well known, and also everyone knows what gas and oil can be, how gas and oil can be profitable. But people here should know what forest is, how forest is important for all of us.